try to go to sleep.
Okay.
Can you rewrite this? What the hell? It's because I got this like
That's what we got up right here.
Okay.
Okay.
The two prisoners in the world.
Hold on. Okay. Here.
She's
Let me
stressing me the fuck out.
write it over here. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me come back.
Who did we
this.
confirm the two prisoners were?
Kai and I don't know actually. That's why that's right there.
So,
But
yeah.
whenever you think of like right here, the next two parts, it's describing the two different ones. So that's got to be the two prisoners, Kai and Lark.
Yeah. See, but I don't know if that even is the prisoners because Lark was the master of it. So does that mean not counting the Lark because he was the master and then there's two prisoners of a Lark?
No, because he was a prisoner in his own cage.
He did end up being stuck there.
Yeah, he
Until
was stuck
what's his
there.
name? Yeah, you're right.
If
You're right,
Josie
you're right.
wasn't the one, yeah.
You're right. Okay.
Okay.
And he returns home, kind of. Okay. The son,
Two
says
prisoners.
the father visited by the daughters. That's right.
Hold on. Two prisoners. Okay.
And the two prisoners were.
I'll write that in a second. One is the.
So are we just really gonna act like MJ and Lily did not just kiss like that?
Oh
The
my god,
passion?
no, that was so
And
good.
then
That
she
was
was siphoning
and then
power.
she was siphoning at the same time.
Oh, nobody ready for that. Why am I already looking for the video on YouTube to see if they uploaded that segment of them two kissing?
No. It would be up on my phone. I have a fan account that posts it like regular. We'll look at it. We'll look at it in a second. One is the master of his own cage. Should I start? I don't know.
Yeah. The other returns home without power. Kai came home with powers though.
Did he?
Yeah, because he was fighting Hope, remember? He was fighting Hope whenever
Okay.
they were like in the
Yeah.
shed or barn, so that ain't Kai.
The other.
Dang, so who's that? It ain't Kai.
Wait, hold on. Let me write this.
Here or not here,
Okay.
bro. A new hero.
Oh. What?
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely
The other. What's the other? The other returns home without power.
Kai returned home with powers. Because he was fighting Hope. With the whole little throwing hay barrels and all that other shit.
Okay, what's the next line?
The others returned home without. You got that
No,
one?
yeah, the sins of the father.
The sins of the father are visited by the daughters. And isn't it crazy because they created the prison world when they were younger? It's crazy. So it's not even like a Lark made the prison world. Hold on. I think I might just thought about this too deep.
What?
The prison world that they were put in, didn't Lizzie and Josie make that prison world?
Yeah, for Kai.
So how is Alaric the master of the prison world?
Because he controls it. Like, even though they made it, like, he controls who goes in and who
Oh, 'cause
doesn't.
I guess he did send those badass
Yeah.
kids there. You're right. I guess I
Even
can
though
do
they
that.
weren't really bad.
Yeah. Okay, I can give you that.
Okay, so by the daughters, what's next?
Here and not here. Prison world and real world.
Here
Easy.
and not here. Okay.
A new hero rises, but can be felled by golden arrow. That makes me so bad. So where's their like spirits going if he's able to bring them back from the dead and control them? Because at this point he has a very powerful witch on his side that he just brought back, and
I would not say that what's her name is that powerful. Alyssa Chang? I wouldn't think she's that
she
powerful.
was the top witch in their school. Besides Hope, Hope doesn't count. She's in her own category.
Team
She's
Other.
Hashtag team Other.
The wolf among you has many faces.
The many faces, the face of him being the regular him and him being the necromancer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, that's definitely.
The wolf among you
That's
has
Ralph.
many faces.
Yeah,
Okay, what's the next one? When
Um,
time fractures, darkness
Darkness.
overwhelms.
Josie.
Because the hourglass.
I don't even want to call her Josie no more.
Let's just call it Dark Josie.
I don't even want to call her that. She don't deserve nothing Josie. Anything else. Literally anything. The spawn of Satan for all I care.
What about just Dark?
Josie Moore, that's what Lizzie said. Like Voldemort, but
Yeah.
Josie Moore.
And she was like Darth Vader too.
Oh yeah.
And then she was talking to MG, and MG was like, "You know way too many things about the Hobbit to be not reading it." And she was like, "If you tell anybody I read nerd porn."
I will deny it. I felt that, sis. Felt that. When time fractures, darkness overwhelms. Dang, Josie. But the greatest destroyer of all is love. See, and I feel like if that's the case, Hope and Landon is kicked out after running.
Okay, but like, what kind of love is it talking about?
Yeah,
is it
I don't
talking
know.
about like relationship love, like
If you
family
think
love?
about it, the only like relationship love was Hope and Landon. And this nigga is dead, according to this episode we just watched.
He immortal, but he gone.
You know, he's gone.
Okay, so 2 prisoners. Is this a good marker? No.
Alaric, Josie, and Lizzie.
Those are just ideas because I had no clue.
Yeah. And you know what's gonna piss me off the most? The fact that they didn't even finish recording this season, so this next episode is gonna be it. If all my questions are not gonna be answered.
Okay, if next episode doesn't leave us on a cliffhanger like this one, I'm gonna be really, really pissed off. Because this would have been a really good episode to like cliffhanger for the next season.
Yeah. Oh, this is stressful. But the greatest destroyer of all is love.
Okay. 2 prisoners. Okay. That we said, who was that?
Kai
and Alaric.
Yeah. That definitely is not how you spell Kai.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was K-A-I. Because if it's K-I-A, it's Kia.
Okay. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. One is the master of his own cage. That's Alaric. The other returns home without powers.
I don't think it's Kai.
That can't be Kai.
It's not Kai. For a fact, it's not Kai.
So who else was in the prison world that lost power?
Technically, Sebastian. He went in with powers and died.
But he didn't come out. He
far as we
returns
know.
home. Returns home.
Alaric returned home.
All of them
Everybody
returned home.
Let's leave that blank for right now, because it's not Kai. It's not, because Kai came back still a witch, because he was still fighting with whatever his name is. Kai was fighting with Hope. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, and that was super cool. But I can't remember if he was being a witch or, like the siphon, the heretic, or just a vampire.
Yeah. I don't remember him biting nobody, so.
I don't remember that either. He was just being super speedy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, there's no way that's Kai. No way.
The sins of the father are visited by the daughters.
Josie and Lizzie, easy.
Josie and Lizzie with the prison world, right?
That's what I think so. Because they made such a big, because it was like a secret to them.
Right.
And he was ashamed of it. Here and not here.
Okay. Here and not here. That'd be the real world and the prison world.
Yes. Easy peasy. This just breaks my heart. This next one.
Prison.
This next one hit different now.
Right. Like, I was just joking whenever I wrote that down. Like, I feel like I wrote that into existence now.
Different. Now that it hits different. It's hitting me different.
Okay. A new hero rises but can be felled by the different arrow. By the golden arrow. Okay.
Landon.
Okay. Landon's been trying to become a hero, though, in episode 10. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. He rose up with the little things thing. Yeah, I remember that. I do. Training to be a hero. Yeah, he was training and it didn't get that damn far because he's dead now. But, you know he tried. It makes me so mad. And my thing is, there ain't no way around this one. There's one person that can go there. We don't have options.
We don't have just immortal people coming out of our ears like doppelgangers.
So we have one individual that can even experience that kind of pain.
Like, nobody else is immortal.
I wonder if the necromancer, I wonder if he purposely put Langdon in that situation because he knew if Ralph was to that point, Landon would come, like, period. So I wonder if he's using Ralph to lure
for sure.
out to do. He ain't shit for that. He ain't shit for that. This is a low blow for them. This is low. Like, this is different. That just broke my little heart.
The wolf among you has many faces, Ralph.
So are we mad at Ralph?
I am. We can't be mad at him. He has no control.
Because I was like, are we mad? No, I'm mad.
I'm mad too. Dorian found a way around it. He got shot.
Yeah, but he was with the Phoenix that could get him there. I mean, that. Yeah,
He didn't know nothing about the Phoenix. He was ready to die. Dorian was ready to die. He was there, laying there, bleeding out, saying, "Hey, don't leave me because I'm ready to die."
The only thing is the necromancer wasn't involved in that
Yes,
situation.
he was. He was the one that shot the arrow.
Oh, he did make him do that. Look, Landon is a different breed. I don't know what you want me to do about it. I don't know how the rules change. This man is a whole bird. I don't know how to deal with any birds. So, if you want to leave it open. Oh,
No,
that's
okay.
different.
But there's so many. I'm so mad right now. There's so many different storylines Landon could have had. He can fly. Okay, Phoenixes have healing powers.
But did he use the healing power though?
No, because he hasn't discovered them yet.
So you making that up is what you're telling me.
Everybody knows that Phoenixes have healing powers.
I mean, yeah, we know that, but does the fucking Legacy world know that?
Yes, they do.
Healing powers.
I mean, nobody knew that he could fly for a minute.
He
but
can
we all knew.
reincarnate.
Right.
He did that twice already. No, 3 times. He's done it 3 times.
This episode, it was once.
Yeah, this episode. He did it the first time whenever he really thought he was going to die and came back.
And everybody was
and
crying.
then it happened again, yeah.
How do you spell reincarnate?
R-E-I-N C-A-R-N-A-T-E.
Okay, that's what I was going to put. Okay. No, he did it in the shower, remember? He died with the Cupid, or not Cupid, Cupid's cousin or brother or something.
And the wolf, I'm like, dang, I think I'm mad at Ralph.
But we can't be mad at him.
I'm mad at him.
Okay, were we mad at Stefan whenever Klaus compelled him and he did all those things wrong?
You hitting on a whole different level.
Were we mad at him?
The whole world hit different.
Were we mad at him?
It depends on who was I watching, the Vampire Diaries, or was I watching the originals when that happened?
The Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, I was really mad.
Okay, I was mad at him too. Yeah. So I feel like now, were you mad at Stefan or Klaus?
Damn, I think I hated both of them at that point.
I feel like I gotta hate Ralph.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to hate him, but I feel like I really do. Like, it's like
if Landon dies, I will be mad.
But my thing is that I know it's not really Ralph, but then again, like the way that he was talking, it's like he really what.
That really was Ralph. That was 100% Ralph.
But then his eyes turned white. So technically, was he Ralph when he did it? Because his eyes were white whenever he did it. So
it doesn't matter what color his eyes were.
It means they changed. It means he changed. That's like when Josie's eyes turned black and she's all like crazy ass gothic. Josie, when her eyes turn black, you know, like it gets real. His eyes turned white and then he stabbed him. So it's almost like another person.
Josie and Lissy's eyes also turned white whenever they were starting to do stuff. Is the necromancer controlling them too?
Well, I think they're different just because they were merging.
Their eyes could have turned blue, pink, purple, red. I don't care. It turned white. And in the same episode, 5 minutes later, Ralph's eyes turned white.
I definitely think Ralph's body was taken over because of the necromancer. To where, like, it was no longer Ralph, but Ralph's body. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
I feel like it was like that.
Okay.
But it's just his face. I just can't get over the face. It's just him. Oh, that just stresses me out. And then, like, he really got killed by him.
Yeah, his best friend.
I'm talking about Ralph. Like, he was really dead.
Oh, yeah, he really don't.
And that means that...
And that's what his side thing is.
So, I'm definitely not mad at Ralph. Because it wasn't Ralph. No, because it wasn't Ralph. Ralph didn't do that. His body was taken over. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Okay, when time fractures, darkness overwhelms. That's Josie.
Hourglass.
Josie, darkness. I'm gonna say dark Josie. Okay. What?
Josie Board. I was here for that. I caught that reference. But the greatest destroyer of all is love.
Who the fuck is that?
But then I was thinking, because you know how Hope loved Langdon, and so if Langdon's really dead, the love that she had for Langdon, with him dying, she might not be able to take it. So she goes all batshit crazy. Does that count? I still think it's more Lizzie and Josie though.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but Hope's lost so many people. If she loses Landon, she will literally die inside. I don't think she'll go crazy. I don't think she'll go crazy. I think she'll just be depressed.
It's gonna hit different, yeah.
Like, I'm talking where she can't do nothing.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna have to get over that, because I ain't got time for that.
No,
Nobody
if
has
Landon
time.
dies, she's not gonna be able to do anything. Like, she won't be able to do nothing.
She'll be depressed.
She'll be depressed. She won't be doing nothing else.
Okay, there has to be a plan. Like this, he can't really be dead. Like there has to be like, he can't really be dead. I mean, he probably really is dead, but he just can't be. So what's left out of the riddle besides? No, who is this?
I don't know. The other returns home without powers. Who returned home that didn't have powers?
Maybe whenever they get like the real Josie back, she'll come back and not have her powers because of the merge that Lizzie technically won.
She didn't win it.
So
Nobody won because they didn't merge.
Right, because Josie thinks that she won, so they didn't merge at all. They just thought they were merging.
Yeah, both of them thought they were merging, but they didn't because Lizzie went into Landon.
Wait, hold on. Okay. So what happened in this process?
Okay.
They merged together.
Okay, let me.
Her potion.
Okay, this one is Landon, this one is Lizzie, and then this one is Josie. Okay. I'm going quick. Leave me alone. Okay, let me take. Does this one
What
work?
was her
Oh,
potion?
that is ugly.
Her potion was meant to divide, instead of like her sucking her in, it was supposed to divide Lizzie's brain.
Okay.
To Josie's brain and Lizzie's brain, right?
Josie took the pill, okay? And that connected her to Landon. Okay?
You mean Lizzie took the pill?
Lizzie took the pill and it connected to Landon.
Got that.
Okay. So whenever they were trying to merge into one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then whenever, along this path.
Your Google Home isn't set up yet. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Yeah, that's a thing.
We're gonna act like that didn't happen. So along this path to becoming one, she died. So she couldn't get there. But because she's connected up here, she came up here.
Yes.
Okay? And because they're connected, Landon also died. But because Landon is immortal,
He didn't die.
He didn't die.
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
So they are connected. And they both live. And they became one. But
Until
Landon died.
Yeah, that had an arrow shoved through his chest,
Well,
literally.
no, not until then, remember, because they woke up. They woke up before that.
Yeah, and then had an arrow.
So they became one, and then they split off back into two.
So wait, hold on. So after that, Landon has no other connections to anybody else.
Right.
Okay, because I was sitting there thinking if Landon dies, whoever, he was already disconnected from Lizzie before that. Okay, so yeah. Okay.
Wait, was he disconnected?
Yeah. Lizzie was already up talking, she had seen Hope.
Yeah, but so Landon was awake at that point too. You just opened up a whole nother can. Oh my god. Is Lizzie gonna die?
I don't think so. Because whenever Lizzie woke up, they were disconnected at that point because they woke up.
Were they disconnected though?
They had to have. Like if she woke up on her own.
They woke up at the same time.
I don't know y'all fucking lying. Do you hear us? What the hell is this?
I threw that over there by accident.
Can you hear us?
I heard y'all when I was watching this fucking TV show. This one I heard y'all.
Okay,
Do you hear us
I
now?
can't even.
No, I don't hear y'all now.
I
Okay.
can't even talk. You know the couple I've been talking about, MG and Lizzie?
They finally got together.
Caleb,
Tell the couple you happy that they're together in real life, so you're like content with them not being together.
No,
No, that's a
TV
whole
show.
different TV show.
She's talking about the 100.
Yeah, I know who she's talking about.
No, MG, the black guy.
Why do
Lee.
y'all do this every fucking time y'all come over here? Like at this point, I'm irked. Why do y'all do this every time y'all come over here?
Because
We're
we-
recording our conversation this time so we can see how ridiculous we are.
I'm in my drawers. I just seen something light on, so I wanted to see what y'all were doing.
Is
I don't hear you.
Ashley here?
Yeah, she's on the couch on FaceTime.
Do you want to sit down and watch our conversation?
I don't give a fuck about none of this. I don't give no fuck about none of this.
The main guy just got an arrow shoved through his heart, Kayla.
It
This
is
nigga
literally the
gone.
only thing that can kill him, or that's supposed to be able to kill him. We don't know if he's
And
dead or
then
not.
Guess
Says
who
he
killed
dead?
him? Guess
We
who
don't
killed
know.
him? His
His
ride or
best
die.
friend,
His
his
homie.
brother.
His best friend?
His homie.
Like Tyler to me?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
he
just
was
imagine,
ahead from the
just
jump.
no,
It wasn't
listen,
him.
it wasn't him
him.
because he was the best friend Ralph was killed.
I don't care about none of
He
this
was
bullshit.
he was killed and then brought back to life, and because he was brought back to life, he was being controlled by the man, and the
Why
man
are y'all
controlled
recording
him.
yourself about this? Why y'all recording yourself?
Because we don't, it's not what it sounds like. They're trying to make, like,
Maybe if we hear
Don't
it
y'all got
again
a job to
tomorrow.
go to in the morning? Oh, I guess not. We
I
quarantine.
do. I gotta go in the morning.
She said, "Oh, I guess not. We quarantined."
I ain't got nothing to do.
I'm gonna
We
lay
have
down.
4 more minutes till she has to go to bed.
Yeah, we're on a time crunch, hey. Honestly, this conversation is wasting so much time we've been having this
I
conversation.
just want to make sure y'all okay.
We
Seems like
are-
you're
we're
good.
good.
Okay.
Wow.
Back to what we were talking about. Okay, so Layden and Lizzie. How do we know that they were disconnected?
How did Hope get in Josie's head? That's what I need to know.
Because remember, MG, okay, during this fight,
If I had an MVP of the episode, that's my nigga. MVP goes to MG. 100%.
okay, so Hope is right here. Hope.
She said, how about
Okay.
3?
She said,
Come in this
okay, so
trial.
we not about to act like Hope ain't
No,
a total
Klaus,
badass.
Klaus raised that girl just like that. Klaus did that. That was Klaus all the way. That was Klaus. That's something Klaus would have did. That's something Klaus would have did. I'm loving the father-daughter reference.
Okay, so these people, Hope and MG, they're
Mhm.
on the exact same page, right?
Mhm.
So when these two both went bye-bye, so they both like fell asleep because they
Mhm.
knocked out from the merge, okay? MG and Hope, you remember how MG put Hope into the necromancer's mind, and they were in New Orleans during that episode, and do you remember what I'm talking about?
No, I remember the episode, but I don't remember how they got there. Like, I remember her being in New Orleans.
Okay, basically, MG like literally took her subconscious and put it into his.
Like, this nigga just, like, took it out of her head and just, like...
No, because I don't know how it's done actually.
So, pretty much, he just took Hope's subconscious.
You know how astral projection is done?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just like that. She's projecting herself into him. I'm pretty sure MG is just there so that they're like, so she has a connection to the real world. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know for sure.
We got to look into that.
Okay.
Start that somewhere.
Okay, I don't even know how to write that. Hope in Josie's mind.
I just want to know how she got there.
Okay, I'll go back and watch that episode. Okay, anyway, so MG rushed Hope over to Josie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then put her in her mind. Okay.
Subconsciously.
Right, in her subconscious. Okay?
So, damn, how'd they hide the body?
Hide what body?
Hope's.
She remember. Okay, so they just explained this. So MG literally put her into her mind and then ran her out. So like before she even fell, like before they knew what was going on,
Because he's a vampire
and
and
can do that fast.
Okay, got it.
So
MG has did
and
so much
Josie-
this episode.
Josie doesn't know that Hope is in her mind.
Because she's going to go find Hope. But the evil dark Hope knows.
There is no dark Hope.
Not Hope, shit, Josie.
No Josie. No part of Josie knows that
she's
Hope
in
is in
there.
there. At least
Okay.
right now. She'll figure it
She'll
out by
figure it
the
out,
next
yeah.
episode. But
So we do all agree that the real Josie is inside of the bad Josie.
oh yeah, for
We
sure.
should, okay. Because even in the
I think
rain-
the Sleeping Beauty. You seen the promo?
Yes.
I think Sleeping Beauty would be the good Josie.
It's like, yeah, but I definitely think that was more of a Little Red Riding Hood reference. You know, like
It
the
definitely
bad
was
wolf.
for her,
Yeah,
but Josie was Sleeping Beauty for sure.
definitely.
But Hope was definitely Little Red Riding Hood.
So even if they do find the good hope, how the hell they gonna get the good hope out of the overpowering bad
I'm gonna
hope?
need you to start using Josie, cause it's Josie.
Josie, yeah, they all one person right now.
I don't know.
Hope and Josie's one person.
I don't know how they gonna do that. You just know they be doing stuff.
And then you know what the worst part is?
What?
All of my questions regarding this is supposed to be answered in the next episode. Do we really realistically think all of our questions are
No,
going to
because
have
they weren't
answers?
expecting to do this. This is stupid. This is stupid.
Like, this is a lot to put on a person. No, this is a lot to put on a person.
This quarantine is starting to piss me off.
It's taking everything from me. It's taking everything.
It hasn't taken everything. We have one thing left. One thing.
We'll see.
May 20th.
No, Samantha, if they push that TV show, that I'm raising hell and I'm flipping pillows and every damn thing. I swear to God.
We have May 20th.
I want to know who this is. The other returns home without powers.
I feel like everybody is out of there.
Except for
Sebastian died.
Which means that means technically he's out if he died there.
No.
I
If he died, he just went poof. He gone.
I mean, he left. But we don't even know if it's confirmed that he actually died anyways.
The prison world came down. There was no world to hold him
What's
anymore.
called told him to run into the pit or whatever before it collapsed, and he'd be able to find a way to this world if he went there.
But we saw him. He didn't have that kind of time.
He's a vampire. He has all the time he needs to just run off at the speed of light. Sorry, okay, that might have took a little too far dreaming. but Kai had powers when he came back. Like, Kai had powers when he came back. That's the thing, like, he had powers when he came back.
Okay, but who didn't? The other returns home without powers.
Is Jade still a witch? Or did she still have her powers?
She's
I
a
haven't seen
vampire.
her. Oh, she's a vampire. See, when they say powers, I need it to be a little bit more, like, specific, because, like...
When I think powers, I think witches.
Me too.
But, like, at the same time, vampires have their own powers of, like, super speed, super strength, like,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like,
This ain't specific enough. I think the only, like, bulletproof part of this that we have is Ralph and Landon. And
those are
Prison
the
World.
things that we do not need
Not
to be.
really confirmed. I cannot believe it ended like this, Samantha.
So we just go, oh my god. I guess we can scratch this one off. Landon will be reincarnating.
Yeah, he can't reincarnate now. My nigga is out. That wasn't true. That wasn't true.
He's gone.
He cannot reincarnate.
And I guess we can scratch the other things out too, because he can't be doing that dead.
Yeah, this nigga is dead. What if the neck...
Finish that. Say it.
The whole...
Say it. What were you gonna say?
That cannot
Say
be
it.
an option.
What were you gonna say?
What if the necromancer brought Landon back to life? And then he has Landon working for him too.
And he's trying to get Malivore out. He's trying to make Malivore human form.
So let me get this straight. So according to what I'm hearing, if he brings these people back, okay, he's brought back Ralph, evil.
And nobody knew that he was dead.
Second, brought back that crazy evil witch. What's her name?
Alyssa Che.
Brought her back. What makes us think that he is not going to bring the only known Phoenix in the entire world that we know that has all these extra powers and shit? What makes us think that he will not bring that very rare individual back on his team to control? Just let that simmer.
Can he do that?
I don't see why.
Okay, that would make sense as to why. Okay, so in this episode, Josie literally looked at the necromancer and was like, "What are we gonna do once you raise the necromancer? What are you gonna do about his son?" And he said, "I have a plan for him. So, like,
His
that
son-
doesn't mean just killing him. Having a plan for somebody does not mean killing him.
Yeah. I think they're gonna bring him back evil.
Not dead.
But realistically, but what does the thing say? A new hero rises but can be felled by a golden arrow.
Okay, he can be felled, but that
It
doesn't mean
means
that
he's
he can
gonna
be,
die.
like, dead.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Did I just do something?
You just did something. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so that gives me hope.
No, that could actually be a thing.
But no, that's like 100% a thing.
Like, is he trying to, like, why is he trying
He's
to do
creating an army. But why?
For what? What is there to conquer? What does he want? What does he want? Yes, what the hell does this
Write
nigga
this
want?
down. Is this some...
Put Malivor's army.
That's Necromancer's army.
They're going to be the same individual damn near.
I'm gonna write it right here. I don't know how to spell necromancer, so I'm gonna try my best. Is it O or E-R?
Probably ER.
Necromancer's army.
So does that mean Josie is part of it too now? But he can't control Josie.
No, he can't control
So
Josie.
yeah, I wouldn't count that.
Necromancer's army.
Ralph.
Okay, I can do this.
I have a little anxiety too.
Ralph?
Alyssa, is that her name?
Yeah.
Chain.
Chain.
What's the guy that follows him now already?
Chad.
Chad. He's just so irrelevant. And possibly Landon. Oh, that'll break my heart.
Landon. Question mark. Hopefully.
I thought he'd be dead in that.
Oh no. Cause you know if he's a part of this thing, the Hope is gonna fix it.
I don't know if there's a fixable way.
There's a fix. There's always a fix. There's always a
You know
loophole.
what the worst part is? It's like Ralph was trying to tell him that, but he was like trying to see the good in him. And then he just...
Ralph was trying to tell him, but he couldn't tell him. The necromancer wouldn't let him tell him. But he was like, "Yo, kill me now. I have no free will." Oh my god.
stressing me the fuck out. And then the fact that it's just, it worries me because they have the golden arrow. That's what's stressing me the fuck out. But it makes sense as to why he would want him. Like if he did come back to life, but he still had the same abilities. Like would they have to find like another arrow to be able to kill him again?
So you think it's like the white oak stick where it like when it stabs the OG it like burns?
Yeah. But then it's weird because it's like when he burns, he reincarnates.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna burn this time that he died.
I think
he's just dead.
Yeah. But I do think he's gonna get brought back. Well, I think the necromancer is gonna bring him back
What does he want?
for his own gain.
What does he want?
I don't know what that nigga wants. I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, do we like yellow?
I don't care.
I need to know. I don't like yellow.
Wait. The other returns home without powers. Is that the necromancer?
He did come home without powers. He had to regain his powers.
Yeah. Bitch, did I just do that again? Did I just figure something out again?
Okay, but he got him back.
But he returned home without him doesn't mean that he does not, or will not have him.
Okay. But he would.
He literally.
Where was the prisoner? Where was he prisoner? He was prisoner in Malivore. Malivore spit him out.
Yeah, he did spit him out. Malvor did because his son. Didn't he like?
So who are the two prisoners?
So how do we even know? They here or not here? How do we even know that's just the prison world and the real world? Malivor's pit.
We don't. Oh my
Malivore-
god.
Malivor's pit was a like.
That's a completely different place. Yeah.
Did I just open a can of worms? I better do this.
What the fuck? What the heck are you doing? Okay, I'm writing it in purple if we don't know for sure.
Okay.
Never mind, I would have to write the whole thing in that
That
color.
makes so much sense for the necromancer though.
Necromancer. Okay. Then that means we don't know if that's a lark.
Because Malabar was the
Wouldn't
master
that
of
mean?
his own.
Wouldn't that be Malivore? But no, because two prisoners. What if it was Clark? Was that his name? The guy he was in Riverdale. I don't know his name. His name is Nick Fink. Get your phone.
What am I looking at?
Nick Fink. You'll know him when you see his face. He was Malivor's son.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Nick Fink.
Fink.
Ooh.
I-N-K.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, fair.
He was a prisoner in Malabar's pit.
Yeah,
And Hope was too. Do you remember he had both of them in there?
but how is a master of his own cage a prisoner? How, if Malivore is the master, how is he his own prisoner?
How is he his own prisoner?
That's what I just said.
He's not his own prisoner.
Okay, but there's two prisoners.
Which would be-
One of the prisoners is the master of his own cage.
Wait, hold on. Okay, two prisoners. One is the master of his own cage. Malabar. So I feel like that would have to be the prison world then. Because
Yeah.
a lark, that has to be a lark.
But no, this has to be the necromancer. Because he's the only person that came back
With no powers.
with no powers.
He's literally the only person I know that came back with nothing.
And he came back from Malivore.
It messes it up because that's another world that was like a prison.
The sins of the father are visited by the daughter. That has to be the the prison world. That has to be the
I
prison
think
world.
that's the prison world. It has to be. They made a whole episode about it. Hell.
Okay. A new hero rises. That has to be Landon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it could.
Give me
no.
this. If it has to be that, I'm gonna put a yellow star. This has to be Landon.
He's the only one that can be killed by a golden arrow.
That has to be
Ralph.
Ralph. This has to be Josie.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that one. Here and not here. Have no idea now. The sons of the father are visited by the daughters.
That has to be.
That
the prison
has
world.
to be the prison world.
Mm-hmm. It has to be starred.
Like it has to be.
Yeah, that has to be.
The sins of the father are
There's
visited.
only one father-daughter duo. The sins of the father visited by the daughter. There's only one daughter-father scenario. They're the only scenario for that. Literally, the only one. So that has to be them.
I feel like this is the most right thing on this board.
Oh, I did that. I did that. Yes.
Okay. One is the master of his own cage.
That has to be, but that has to be kind of lark. Because a lark, because he even nominated himself to be the prisoner of the world too. Think about it. Before Sebastian and them, remember, he was gonna stay back, but then Sebastian was like, "No, you need to go be with your kids, and I'll stay back." That's
What
like-
if we're talking about two different... Like, what if this one is talking about the prison world and this one's talking about Malivore? Prison world. This one can be both. This one's the real world, real, real. Like, why can't it be? Okay, listen. So it's saying two prisoners. It's not saying that it's one prison. So why doesn't this one... What if this one is a lark for the prison world and this one's the necromancer for Malivore?
And then it can be. This isn't specific. The whole poem is not specific enough. The whole thing. So the poem isn't just the real world. It can be the prison world and the Malivore pit world.
Okay, what about here and not here?
I still think that's the rule in the prison world. I mean, I think it has to be.
I mean, it could be the real world in the prison world. It could be the real world in the Malivore pit. It could be the Malivore pit in the prison world.
You're not here. For all we know, this could be one answer and not like both. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if the answer to this question is here and not here? Like reverse psychology?
Wait.
Like the prison world, or whatever.
Mhm.
Like say this is the prison world. Okay, like this piece of paper. Okay, the prison world is here, but not here. You get what I'm saying? Like this world is like here.
So like, okay, the Flash. Okay, the
I
many
love
different
that.
Earths. The many different Earths.
Multiverse.
They're all here, like in the exact same spot, but they're not really here. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
So for all we know, it's not even just like two answers. It's like one that's both here. Get it?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
But I feel like that's just me overthinking that. I feel really confident about this necromancer one. I'm just throwing that. I feel really confident about that. That was a good one. That was good on the part. Good job, P. Why would they do that?
Do what?
Just all of that. Why would they just do I just felt like the last 5 minutes of that episode just did a whole lot to my soul. The whole second half.
Okay, let's try and figure out what the necromancer could want. Okay. Literally, there is nothing that this man could want.
Yeah. I don't have any other suggestions or anything.
Literally, there is nothing. He could want revenge.
From who?
Hope. Send him into the Malivore pit.
He's had so many times to kill that damn girl. What's his end game?
Who?
What is his end game? Like, what is it that he is like trying, like his end game? Like, what is that?
I don't know.
I don't feel like they even like said that in like the series.
They haven't. Nobody knows what this man wants.
I just feel like he's like a mosquito that never goes away. I'm stressed.
Okay. Well, that's the end of this episode.